Supreme Court dismisses special leave filed by Pro VC of Manipur University Professor K. Yugindro. JAC on Thangta teachers recruitment suspends agitation till November 28 after reaching an understanding with the relevant authority. Congress party all set to release election manifesto for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections by January 15. An upset SSA and RMSA regular staffs lock up their office gates in Babupara against non-payment of salary for 22 months. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Rashmi Laishram with the top stories and latest news at this hour. The Supreme Court has dismissed the special leave petition filed by former Pro VC of Manipur University, Professor K. Yugindro, following the appointment of Jarnail Singh as the administrator of Manipur University by the High Court of Manipur. It may be recalled that Professor K. Yugindro filed a special leave petition after an interim arrangement was made by the High Court of Manipur to appoint Jarnail Singh as the administrator of Manipur University on October 11th as the last resort to resolve the months-old university impasse. The Supreme Court reportedly dismissed the petition as it did not wish to interfere in the resolution brought about by the High Court. It may be mentioned that the then editor of Huyen Lanpao, Hemanta Ningombam, and social activist Chongtham Nimai submitted a public interest litigation to the High Court of Manipur to resolve the Manipur University crisis. JAC on Thangta recruitment has suspended its agitation till November 28. Briefing media at Kimek's office in Palace Compound today, JAC convener K. Jiten Mangang intimated that a meeting was held this afternoon at 2 in Education Minister's chamber, including the Minister himself, Education Director, distinguished officials of BOSUM and COSUM, and 6 members of the JAC. During the meeting, it was assured the discussions will be held with experts with regards to recruitment of Thangta teachers by November 28. The JAC convener warned of agitations if government fails to take proper actions, as assured.
Manipur government na hairiba Thangta yu oza lobgi oiba akhanaba mifam ama Manipur government ki thakta pangthoga tongan ba akhang ai sing hiram sig mari le sing yaw ga lena Thangta gi music yaw committee ama Manipur government ki ona semba aduga lena na Thangta gi oza sing longna bagi magi criteria oza lobgi mong kaya yam oza masing kaya yam na logda ge haiba sing bodo haibem film sida puthoga cabinet to puthoga madigi sabsab disalma laiba 2019 gi session nongna ba madigi wafam sing khanaba haiba wafam ama ahamba agenda da koi tang kun pan pham ji pangthok pa ni yanare.
Students of various schools in Imphal East today protested against the exclusion of Thangta teachers in recent recruitment notification of 688 higher secondary school contract lecturers. Sit-ins were staged at S. Chauba Memorial English School, Singjamai Kongba Road, Lashram Mani Memorial English Academy, Kongba Dobi Lampak, Heli School English School, Soibam Lekai, and Shining English School, Pangai. Student protesters chanted various slogans in demand for Thangta teachers and to release the arrested Thangta students. Students expressed disappointment and intimated that despite repeated pleas for recruitment of Thangta teachers, the state government has remained indifferent. They maintain that Thangta is taught in both class 9 and 10. However, there are no Thangta teachers for higher secondary students. The students appeal to the authority concerned and the Education Minister to look into the matter without further delay. It may be recalled that irate members of KIMAX disrupted the recruitment written test on November 11th against the same.
अखोई स्कूल की सिलेबस सिदसु थांगतागी सब्जेक्ट से याहोले अखोई बोर्ड तबुक एग्जाम थानबगे अयाबा पीरे अदुगा जालौबगी पोस्ट के कौबजिदा हायर सेकेंडरी की अतोप सब्जेक्ट की कौरगा थांगतागी याउदबजे नुगाइते हारिबा सब्जेक्ट से अदुम लौगे खल्लेबा कॉलेज लेवल फावा अदुगा सुमाइना तौबसे मोइना नेग्लेक्ट तौबिबसे नुगाइते अदुगा छात्र अखोइना साइदा कोइ लाउ लाउरगा धरना फमबगा जु ओइबे यारो अदुना एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर मणिपुर गवर्नमेंट हारिबा हिरमजिदा खरा मिटयेंग थंबियो अदुगा फाजिनबा मि याउबसिंगदुजु हाइदि रोइनी अखोइसु नुगाइतेबा अदुना मोइबु टेक्ता गाइदना थादोकपिनबा हाइजरि
आई इसामक थांगता जे याम पामना लौजबने सब्जेक्ट अमोइना याम पाम लौजे अदुगा थांगता हाइबजे मणिपुर बोर्ड नजु अखोइ 19 दजु हापीरे सब्जेक्ट अमोइना अदुगा 11 12 दजु अखोइ मखा ताना दुम चथनिंगबा यावे हाइबसिंग असे अखोइ ओजा याउजगदि कमना अखोइ मखा ताना चथगनि छात्र ngakta मसी अखोइ यानिंगदे ओजा हापी आइन हाइजनि
Chief Minister Nongthongman Biren has called on Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley and held detailed discussions on various issues concerning the state finances. The Chief Minister met with Finance Minister and officials of the PMO in New Delhi yesterday. During the discussions, the Chief Minister requested the Finance Minister and the PMO for assistance for taking up various projects, including Imam Markets, Thaubal Project, State Guest House and Loktak Livelihood Mission. Around 2,600 crore rupees was recommended for taking up drinking water schemes in the state by the Water Resource Ministry, Ministry of External Affairs, MHA, Ministry of Urban Development and Poverty Alleviation and Niti Aayog. The Finance Minister assured of quick action for recommending assistance from the new development bank. Biren also met with Union Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. She has agreed to grace the Manipur Sangai Festival 2018 as the chief guest on its opening ceremony. Aquam Lub has accused the Taxation Department of inefficiency. Speaking to media at Aquam Lub office in Lamphel today, Organization Secretary Shanta Mangang stated the state government, in its best efforts to improve its income, has been collecting taxes from the public under GST. However, the Taxation Department, that has a great role in shaping the income, is not implementing the measure appropriately. He alleged businessmen and vendors of deciding the rate of goods at their whims and not even providing proper cash memos to the customers. He intimated that despite appraisal by Aquam Lub to the State Taxes Commissioner regarding the same, no actions have been taken till date.
Maximum retail price later poaching MRPC Napan view, Aduga Masi price fluctuations control to one view, Maram the high industries sing Yam Namaru industries Natani, Mapanagi Chenma Tamdako state keepers, women involved Torini, housing industries sing like Kalakudagi, Manipura, Masagi Oiva, product Putoxadana Masagi, Maram Sida Pesa circulate or lady, Anisubada, Bazar Manunda, Adagi Bazari Mapanda, Port Oliva, it's now sing na. Ngasai pot lady basingda matik sawa bill PBU aduga PB da basingna akoi concerned authority na yengsan biu.
Congress party has decided to release its election manifesto for the upcoming Lok Sabha election before January 15. Congress President Rahul Gandhi stated that the party manifesto will be made according to people's choice and people's voice. A manifesto committee of 22 members was formed and 20 subjects with 41 different topics were selected. The Congress Party Manifesto Committee member and education sector expert Professor Balchandra Mungekar reached Imphal as a part of All India Congress Committee stride. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan, BT Road today, Balchandra assured that the manifesto will be made as per the wish of the people under President Rahul Gandhi. He said, representatives of the Manifesto Committee is travelling across India, noting public opinions. He also stated that regarding education sector, for which he is in charge, ideas from teachers, students and various stakeholders were accumulated. He also alleged the BJP government of saffronizing the education system of the country. He maintained that education facilities are not equally provided to the people. He also said required funds are not sanctioned to relevant central university and there are various vacant posts for teachers. Balchandra also mentioned that there is not a single university in India which is comparable to universities in the international level. He opined that education sector has been privatized and education has turned into private commodities. Balchandra further added that well-qualified people remained unemployed and quality of education has depreciated. He also stated that PhD degree awardee are also now applying for the post of a peon. Balchandra assured that the Congress Party manifesto will be made with reference to such issues. MPCC President T.N. Haukip, AICC Research Department Secretary Ranajit Mukherjee, State Coordinator Dr. Marla Pudi and Congress Party members attended the meet.
We are committed to expand the access of higher education across the sections of the society because now knowledge has become the power. That's a maximum access and reducing the inequality among the access. Urban, rural, rich, poor, backward regions, advanced states likewise. Today education is the most single important instrument of creating inequality. We want to create excellence because we are talking of world-class education institutions and the universities. But let me tell you very frankly, except IITs and IIMs and few universities like Jawaharlal Nehru University that they are destroying because leftist inclination. Jawaharlal Nehru they are attacking only because their organization could not get foothold into that. Our emphasis will not be on privatization education.
Distraught regular staffs of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan locked up their offices in Babupara today. The step was taken against non-payment of 22 months' salary for 253 staffs. The agitators warned of locking up each and every room of the office if authority concerned fails to pay heed to their demand. Sprinkler machines and water pumps under Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sanchaya Yojana were distributed to 10 farmers of Khundrapam constituency today. BJP Khundrapam Mandal and Peace and Development Coordinating Committee Khundrapam organized the event with assistance from the Agriculture Department at the residence of a farmer T.H. Netrajit at Tiger Camp. Speaking to media, former President of Information Center for Hill Areas Manipur and social worker Nongthomam Rajendro alias Boy stated that farmers of Khundrapam constituency were deprived of various benefits of the government for many years. He lauded the BJP government for undertaking various welfare schemes including the day's distribution for the farmers.
Yengsi ngasi akhoi Manipur da 92% singni 100 ke manungda 8% khak tapang asi nomaijing oi giba numita ai ge singi sinau singna kaithen karak taba numita imphal kaithen puktak tai aduna akhoi di 8% tak ta suoiba tabak subugi sangsi yam nemba doi tari chingni singsina kumak taba matamda akhoi sakhau hangba du oire doi tari akhoi na lantheng na dei kanano makhoi ne bari da tabak subuda akhoi economy da resource.
All Manipur PHED Department Dian Hana's Appointment Demand Committee has called a 24-hour ban with effect from 6 p.m. of November 15, demanding to fully implement Dian Hana scheme. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Secretary of the committee Muhammad Burhanuddin stated that the RR of other department includes 5%, 10% and 20% provisions under the scheme, while it still remains for namesake in the PHE department. He lamented that the government and authorities concerned still remain indifferent to their demand despite repeated pleas during Miyamginumit. He also drew the attention of civil society organizations and appealed to support their cause.
Sarkar asida haijaningwadi miyamgi wakatsu tabiu aduga miyam aduna thangalakpa achumba wakatsing adubusu thabakto onthoknaba honabiu paisa paijadaba michang sangha lejadaba applicant singna masagi phangpham thokpa chakthung adu phanghanbiu haiba demanda bangi khongjang asi changsilakpani ban asida Sarkar ki kamachari khudingmak achumba pamba civil society NGO sing amadi atopa department sing da lairiba Dian Harness ki organization khudingmak na chaugatpiyo.
Marini Laihul Tamba ceremony for late Impact News video editor Kakching Tabam Bipin Chandra alias Oja Kamai was performed today. Family, friends, neighbors and media fraternity took part in the ceremony. The attendees took out a procession from the crematorium till Impact News office, where floral tributes were paid at the portrait of late Bipin Chandra, who left for his heavenly abode on November 10. It may be mentioned that Bipin Chandra worked for Impact News and various other media houses for over 15 years. United Committee Manipur has condoled the untimely demise of Impact News video editor K. Bipin Chandra at its office in Lumphel. UCM in a press release informed that condolence meet was held and a 2-minute silence was observed as a mark of respect to the departed soul. UCM appreciated Bipin for all his contributions in journalism. A man shot by unknown miscreants is undergoing treatment at Raj Medicity. The victim is identified as T. Muanal, 25 years, son of Gulkhamang from Dorkaj Veng near New Lamka in Churachandpur district. He was shot with a gun by unidentified individuals near his residence yesterday evening. Muanal was first admitted at RIMS Hospital and later transferred at Raj Medicity this morning. So far, no one has claimed responsibility for the same. A minor boy under police custody was found hanging at Takyal Juvenile Home this morning. Father of the deceased is identified as Muhammad Tomba from Mayang Imphal, Irong, under Lilong Police Station. It may be mentioned that the juvenile was kept in police custody for his involvement in the death of a 16-year-old minor girl from Mayang Imphal, Irong on October 10 this year. A combined team of SP Thaubal, NAB and Alada Lilong seized 9,800 WY tablets and 15,500 pseudoephedrine yesterday. The police recovered the drugs during raids in the residence of one Bogi Mayum Rami. A commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on plans to install a statue of Pauna Brajavasi in Tripura next year. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. A statue of Pauna Brajavasi, the great patriot of Manipur, will be installed at Khoyai in Tripura. The statue will be unveiled on April 23, 2019 at Mitei Khul Gaurangar under Tripura Khoyai subdivision. The statue is jointly constructed by Manipuri Literary and Cultural Forum Tripura and Pauna Brajavasi Foundation Tripura. The incredible step was taken after a meeting was held at Khoyai on November 12. It was also resolved to set up a memorial park around the statue. Pauna Brajavasi Foundation Tripura member Longdam Somarendra, Manipuri Literary and Cultural Forum Tripura General Secretary Khoisna Mangal and many distinguished persons attended the meeting.
Gaunagor Kauga Kungang Kwaida, Ojaba Jovashina, Britishka, Lan Tonaramba, Ojashi, Bir Purus, Banglana, Haraga Bir Purus, Maite Rona Haraga Moise, Matungamba, Ojani, Maki Mutishe, Nungi Mutiwena, Gaunagorda, Kwai Gaunagoshi, Kin Bagitamak, Mipamama Kokosari Haraga, Mayamna Punama Kille Jana Yanare.
Indian Mountaineering Foundation New Delhi, in collaboration with Samagra Siksha Abhiyan Manipur, celebrated Silver Jubilee of the 1993 Indo-Nepalese Women's Mount Everest expedition at Lamyanba, Shanglen today. The 1993 expedition was an all-women's expedition launched by Indian Mountaineering Foundation, sponsored by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Altogether, 13 members of the expedition, 2 from Nepal and 11 from India, were felicitated in the event. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Secretary of Manipur, Dr. J. Suresh Babu, urged to the relevant authority to enforce a new policy for encouraging and uplifting all the sportspersons of the country. He also maintained that irrespective of their caliber, it is fundamental to support these sportspersons who have sacrificed their future to venture into sports. Dr. J. Suresh Babu also highlighted the courage and bravery shown by these women mountaineers who managed to accomplish the challenging feat without proper facility and infrastructure.
Boys and girls who spend their life neglecting their education, and out of all those people, very few number of people get into the top level because of the hard work, and those people are able to achieve some success in their life and are able to settle down in some private sector or government sector. But most of the boys and girls who sacrifice their life neglecting education coming into the sports are also neglected in the process. So I've been requesting the sports department to come out with a policy where the people who undergo this process of training and the production of a big high-level sports persons.
Chairman of Manipur Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation Limited, S. Rajan, has urged everyone to utilize local produce of the state. He was speaking in the Handloom and Textile Schemes Day held as part of Manitex 2018, organized by the Directorate of Handloom and Textiles in Lamboy, Khongnangkhong today. Rajan asserted that both the central and the state governments are making all-out efforts to ensure every schemes of the government to the public, encouraging to produce abundant handloom and handicraft products for exports. Rajan also appealed to everyone in the state to utilize the state's own productions.
Sri Narendra Modi ki government asina Bharat la riba nupi singda handloom and textile asi chaukhana bagi damakta kanna hona baga loinana tongan ba scheme kaya paikhali Manipur ki honorable chief minister su scheme kaya lokat pata natana Bharat sarkar na lokali ba scheme mayam singa do mapung phana Manipur sarkar na implement tawdana praja singda haktengna hangan bada natana ekoi sigumba mayam ama paikhalaga ekoi gi hingna bagi pambai mayam pikali adugi manung channa ngasi mini tax Manipur International Textile Expo Manipur ki itihas ta handak laiba mini tax ki program ase hantak na ahan program ni aikoi gi challi se singda weaver singda handicrafts ki adugumba trainer singda tiba adugumba ko melasi ki achauba hingnabagi pambai gi achauba khudol amani aiduna hamninge.
Training and demonstration program on ornamental fish farming will be held at ICAR Research Complex in Lamphel from November 14 to 16. Domestic Violence Survival Forum intimated that Sagosem Bijendi was victimized jointly by Thoubal police and her husband's allies after she filed a complaint for snatching away her son. Speaking to media in Manipur Press Club today, Sagosem Bijendi pleaded to hand over her son at the earliest. Soibam Punshiba from Khomjom Sangaikhong and Bijendi are separated, and their son has been under her care since then. Bijendi claimed that Punshiba took her son to meet with his aunts during Cheraba festival and house arrested the child since then. She said a complaint was filed at Childline Thoubal for the same, however, she was mistreated. Bijendi also intimated that after approaching the Manipur Commission for Protection of Child Rights, an order was issued to let her meet the child. Bijendi further alleged Thoubal police of capturing pictures evoking negative connotation when she met her son. The same report was allegedly submitted to MCPCR stating that the child no longer craved for his mother, distancing Bijendi from her son.
angang mana magi manakta laibakanda ma larik laisu tamdana nungtigi mama sina sathok sasin thindana pija pithaktana macha se yoglai angang si larik tamhangadamni angang maram chana yokadamani angang sembigadamne na hairaga mama dagi macha si munbi garaga macha se larik tamhandeba larik si tamhandraba na macha bawa larik tamhangani khangdaba mapa sina macha si karam haina yokadoino ba sigi pochine ba koina laksaningi si aduna maram duna mama si da macha se sinabiu miyam na su sidai sida mateng pangbiu.
National Voluntary Blood Donation Day 2018 on the theme Give Blood, Save Life was observed at the counting hall of Taubal DC Complex in Taubal District today. District Health Society Taubal, District Hospital Taubal's Blood Bank and Transfusion Unit, and the Association for Voluntary Blood Donor Manipur Taubal Branch jointly organized the event under National Health Mission. A public rally was flagged off from Lemapokpam Mohindro Government High School in Atokpam Kaithel to mark the day, and a voluntary blood donation camp was held on the occasion. Proscribed Red Army People's Revolutionary Party of Kanglai Park, Pripark, observed Athoba Singhi Ningsing Numit yesterday. The day was observed at the outfit's transit camp, battalion camp and sectors including its general headquarters. Leaders of the outfit paid floral tribute to its deceased cadres on the occasion. Candlelight vigil and revolutionary gun salutes were paid in their homage. American comic book writer and former chief of Marvel Comics Stan Lee has died in Los Angeles. He was 95. Lee created the Fantastic Four for Marvel Comics in 1961 and went on to create titles like Spider-Man and The Incredible Hulk. Lee's wife Joan also died last year at 95. He is survived by his daughter J.C. Lee. Now the sports news. Manipur Judo Association in a press release informed that the state-level Judo Championship 2018 for sub-junior cadet, junior and senior boys and girls will be held from November 26 to 28. Interested players of district-level Judo Association affiliated to Manipur Judo Association are notified to submit their names before November 24 and to get detailed information from the association. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Supreme Court dismisses special leave petition filed by former Pro VC of Manipur University, Professor K. Yugindro. JAC on Thangta teachers recruitment suspends agitation till November 28 after reaching an understanding with relevant authorities. Congress party all set to release election manifesto for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections by January 15. An upset SSA and RMSA regular staffs lock up their office gates in Babupara against non-payment of salary for 22 months.